it smells real bad. That's the anode rod, and it stinks very bad. So, in my travel trailer, the water started smelling like rotten eggs, and we couldn't figure out why because we flushed the city water in like the freshwater tank. Like, we found out it's probably the anode rod. It's about to undo it, and it already smells. That water is black and disgusting, and I don't know what it's gonna do. Ew. Oh, yeah. So this is the anode rod. Oh, that's so. Yeah, it smells real bad. That's the anode rod, and we need to go get a new one. So we're gonna just take this to an RV retailer and get a new one. And we're also just gonna let this flush out. So if you have it connected to city water, just let the city water run, and all kinds of stuff should come out of this. So let's go ahead and do that. I cleaned it, kind of scraped out a bunch of this white stuff with a screwdriver, and it's coming, this nasty calcium, or whatever that is. I don't even know what to do about that. I just tell you that it stinks. And I did not know you had to drain that every time. They told me to drain everything else. They did not tell me you had to drain your water heater every time. Like, I would have done it. It all turned milky white as I'm scraping this screwdriver just very gently in there, and not to like puncture anything. It smells like you stick a rod in there, and probably would be a lot better to get most of it out. But whatever's in there is stuck. The water pressure alone is not going to be able to flush it. Yeah, I got a half-inch square tube rod in here, trying to mess with, because the tank goes back pretty far, so that's how far the actual tank goes back. You see that all the way in there, and we're just gently, we're not trying to poke a hole in the tank. Still see, it's like stacked up right there. I don't know, if I had like a little scraping tool, can I get my finger in there? Oh yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah. I need like a vacuum. Almost need like a vacuum. Some scrap aluminum sheet metal, and they made a little makeshift scraper. I'm gonna stick it in there and try and scrape all that crap out. Oh, it's not. Oh yeah, it's working way better. Look at that. You get all that crap out of there. Yuck. And then, so just another thing to know. For one, you need a plug, because I had pretty serious hardware, and that's just too big for the biggest lug that I have. So this is like a full 1-inch or something lug. I had like 15/16 or something, and it just wasn't big enough. When I took off this vent, because I wasn't exactly sure where it was that I was supposed to troubleshoot, this thing comes off, and this is the bleed out / vent for your fridge. If that falls off, and you don't forget to put it back on, that hose, then you'll have serious problems with your fridge, and it'll be devastating. So I just found it in these million rocks. I was looking for it for like an hour. It was like right there. Yeah, that's a serious amount. That's a serious amount of sediment. It is like, it's clogging up everything. It's probably not even near all of it, but I'm comfortable enough with it now that I just deal with whatever. The water smells normal now. Okay, so got a brand new anode rod. See that? See how nice and full and thick that is? And that is the actual rod, which is pretty useless and about to disintegrate. I mean, like, I barely just caught it before it like just imploded and went out in tech. Doesn't really terribly look great. You know, that I know that tank's probably a galvanized tank, and it will rust. That's why you have a sacrificial anode in there, because that's what it is. It's on outboard engines. It's on things that are constantly submerged in water, and it is there for electrolysis. Will attack this first. It'll go the path of least resistance, and this stuff is probably just nothing but zinc and whatever, and it's highly prone to electrolysis, in so much that the process will happen to the anode way before it happens to the actual parent metal. That's why you have the anode. So I bought 2 of those, and I will be draining that stupid water tank after each like trip. This will never happen again. I will know. All right, here it is. We got Teflon tape on it. The only thing that sucks now is we're gonna need a specialty lug to really kind of get that in there. I was able to break it with Crescent, eventually get it out with channel locks. It was really tough to get that out. So once it's in there, but it definitely, all the lugs, if you just buy the lugs in bulk, that's just the one size they don't have in there. It's just like the next big size. It's like a full 1-inch lug. I think it's filling that whole thing up. Okay, there it is. Filling up normal. Stop making that obscene noise. No leaks. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and checking this out. Check out more videos on this channel as it grows. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Anything helps. Appreciate it, guys. See you out there.